Hello my dear students, myself Miss Vaishali Dekate. Welcome to my channel. I am teaching you subject Maths in standard 5th. In this video, we will study chapter number 1 Roman numerals. This is part 1 of chapter number 1. But before that, subscribe my channel by pressing subscribe at right side. Press the bell icon also to get my recent videos. So we can see a clock over here, and in this clock we can see alphabets. X is there, I is there, V is there. So these alphabets were used in ancient time as numerals. They are known as Roman numerals. In ancient Roman, such type of numerals were used. So these are the Roman numerals. We can see in few clocks these types of numbers are used: 1, 2, 3, 4. We all know these numbers, and these numbers are known as international numbers. But instead of these international numbers, sometimes these Roman numerals have been used. Let us see, there is a conversation between student and teacher. Geeta, this clock doesn't have numbers. It has some symbols instead. We can see certain symbols over here. Teacher said, yes Geeta, these are Roman numerals. In Europe, in old times, Roman capital letters were used to write numbers. Okay, instead of numbers, what were used? Roman capital letters. That is why they are called Roman numerals. The letter I was the symbol used for 1, V was the symbol used for 5, and X is the symbol used for 10. So we can see mostly these three symbols are used in this clock. Which three symbols? I, which is used for 1, V, which is used for 5, and X, which is used for 10. So we can see X, I, V, all these three symbols we can see here. So in this method, there was no symbol for 0. We cannot see any symbol for 0 in Roman numerals. Also, the value of symbol did not change with its place. There are certain rules for writing numbers using the Roman numerals. So let us see how to write 1 to 20 using these rules, and the symbols using 1, I, V, and X. So let us see how we can use these symbols I, V, and X to write Roman numerals from 1 to 20. So there are certain rules. We will see all these rules one by one. So let us see this rule 1. What is rule 1? If either of the symbols I or X is written consecutively 2 or 3 times. Consecutively means one by one after other. Okay, if these symbols are written 2 or 3 times, one after other, then what does that number means? Their sum total is number they make. For example, I will show you the examples. For example, if first example, if you write I 2 times, I. So what does it means? I 2 times. I is written consecutively 2 times. Consecutively means one after other. So the number it make will be their sum total. This first I means 1. Sum total means their addition, plus this second I means again 1. So 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. So I written 2 times means it is 2. If I is written 3 times, I, then which number will it make? It will make this I means 1, second I means 1, third I means 1, 1 plus 1 plus 1 will be equal to 3. Similarly, if you write X 2 times, 1X means 10. So this first X is 10 plus this second X is also 10. 10 plus 10 means 20. So 2 times X means 20. It is equal to 20. If I write X 3 times, what will be its answer? This is 10, this is 10, this is 10. That means we will have to add 10 3 times. 10 plus 10 plus 10 will be equal to 30. So 3 times x means 30. 2 times x means 20. 2 times I means 2 because 1 I value is 1. Then 3 times I means 3. So in this way, if we write the symbols I or x consecutively 2 or 3 times, their sum total is the number they make. Now let us see the second rule. Second rule is the symbol I or x can be repeated consecutively for a maximum of 3 times. How many times we can repeat it? Maximum 3 times. It should not be repeated more than 3 times. We cannot write I 4 times, 5 times, 6 times. Okay. For example, if I want to write 4, I should not write, it is wrong if I write I 4 times. It is totally wrong. Okay. If I want to write 4, there are different rules of writing 4. Similarly, x also cannot be repeated consecutively for more than 3 times. That means if I want to write 40, I should not write x 4 times. This is also wrong. Are you understanding? So this is wrong. This is wrong. We should not repeat I 4 times. We should not repeat x 4 times for writing 4 and 40 respectively. Are you understanding? So for writing 40 and 4, there are different rules which we will see later on. We have to remember only that the symbols I or x can be repeated consecutively for maximum 3 times. We can write 3 times I for writing 3. We can write 3 times x for writing 30. We can write 2 times I for writing 2. We can write 2 times x for writing 20. But I should not be written 4 times for writing 4. X should not be written 4 times for writing 40. Okay. Now let us see what is the next sentence here. The numeral v is never repeated. Okay. So v is never repeated. If I write v, it doesn't means 10 because one v means 5, we all know, and second v, if I add 5 plus 5, it is 10, but it is wrong. V should not be repeated. V is never repeated. This you have to remember always. For writing 10, we always use x. One time x means 10. We all know that. So for writing 10, always use x. You should not use v 2 times. This is wrong. So I hope you all are understood that v is never repeated and I or x can be repeated consecutively for maximum of 3 times. Now let us go on next rule. So rule number 3. When either I or v is written on the right side of symbol of bigger number, its value is added to the value of bigger number. I will explain it with the help of examples. For example, what is written? Either I or v is written on the right side of the symbol of bigger number. For example, there is bigger number x. X is a number. We all know the value of x is 10. And when I is written on the right side means right hand side of our right hand is known as right side, and side of our left hand is known as left side. Okay, always keep this in mind. In mathematics, our right hand side is right side and our left hand side is left side. So your right side is right side in the mathematics, your left hand side is left side in the mathematics. So when I write I on the right side of x is bigger number than I. We all know x value is 10, I value is 1. So 10 is always bigger than 1. We all know. So when I is written on the right side of the bigger number, then what we have to do? We have to add the value to the value of bigger number. That means the value of x is 10 plus value of I is 1. So xi means 10 plus 1 is 11. Similarly, when v is added or when v is written on the right of the symbol of bigger number, then it is also added to the value of bigger number. Here I will write xv. So this v is written on the right side of x. X is bigger, that means 10 is bigger than 5. So how to read? What will be its value? Its value will be 10 plus 5. 10 for x, 5 for v, and it will be 15. Okay, if I write vi, now we all know v is bigger, I is smaller. V is 5, I is 1. So I is written on the right side of bigger symbol. So when I is written on the right side of the bigger symbol, how to find the value? V is 5 plus I means 1. 5 plus 1 is 6. So when I or V is written on the right side of the bigger number, then the bigger number value is added with the value of I or V. If I write one more example, V, I. Okay, so this V, I means 5 plus 1 plus 1, correct? So it will be 5 plus 2. This V means 5 plus this one plus this one. So this is 5 plus 2. 5 plus 2 means 7. So in this way we will have to add this I values and V values when they are written on the right side of the bigger number. This is our third rule. Few more example I can show you. X, V, I. What does it means? These symbols are on the right hand side of the bigger symbol. Bigger symbol is X. V is on the right hand side of X. I is on the right hand side of X and V, which are bigger than I. So what we have to do? We have to add all these numbers. X means 10. V means 5. I means 1. So it will be 10 plus 5 is 15. 15 plus 1 is 16. So XVI means 16. In this way, we will have to write the values. I can show you one more example. XII. What does it mean? X means 10. I means 3. We all have seen in the rule 1. So it will be 10 plus 3. So it is 13. Similarly, I can show you a few more examples. If I write VII. So what does it mean? I we can write consecutively 3 times. We all know. X also we can write consecutively 3 times. Not more than 3 times. So V is the bigger symbol. I is written on the right hand side of V. So we will have to add it. It will be 5 plus 3 and 5 plus 3 means 8. Okay. Similarly, if I write XII, only I 2 times. So what should be the answer? X means 10. I 2 times means 2. So it will be 12. Like this, we will have to write the numbers when I or V is written on the right of the symbol of bigger number. Now let us go on fourth rule. Rule number 4, when I is written on the left of V or X, then its value is subtracted from the value of V or X. Okay, so let us see this rule first, then we will go on the second sentence of rule number 4. First sentence is when I is written on the left of V or X. For example, if I write I on the left of V. Okay, now we can see I is written on the left of V. V is on the right, I is on the left. So when I is written on the left of V, what should be done? We have to subtract the value of I from the value of V or X. That means we have to subtract this I value 1 from V value. V value is 5. So we have to subtract 1 from 5. Answer is 4. So IV means 4. Similarly, if I write I on the left hand side of X, it will be X is 10. 10 minus 1. So it will be 9. So when I is written on the left side of V or X, its value should be subtracted from the value of V and X to get the value of that symbol. So symbol IV is equal to 4. Symbol IX is equal to 9. Now let us see this next sentence. However, the symbol I is not written more than once before V or X. We cannot write the symbol I more than once. That means if we want to write 8, you should not write I 2 times on the left side of X. This is wrong. For writing 8, what should be done? We have to write V, I. This is 8. 5 plus 3 is 8. If you want to write 8, you have to write in this way. You should not use this symbol. This is wrong. We cannot write I 2 times on the left hand side of X or on the left hand side of V. If you want to write 3, you should not write V, I. Okay, this is wrong. For writing 3, which symbol should be used? I. It is equal to 3. This symbol should not be used for writing 3. Are you understanding? So, we should not repeat I 2 times on the left hand side of V or X. So, this is rule number 4. See children, we have to think a little differently to write the numbers 14 and 19. How to write the numbers 14 and 19? Because we all just have seen that I should not be repeated 4 times. And this one means I, we all know. And for writing 4, how to write? I, V is 4, we all know. And if you want to write 14 by using all these rules, if you want to write 14, how we can write it? 14 means what? 1 plus 4, correct? And for 1 symbol is I. And for 4 symbol we can see IV. But what we have seen in this rule? We have seen that the I should not be written 2 times before V. So this is wrong. So for writing 14 and 19, we have to think differently. How we can think? See here. In the textbook, it is given. 14 is equal to 10 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. However, we do not use the symbol I consecutively more than 3 times. We all have seen this. Hence, we shall think of the number 14 as 10 plus 4. Are you understanding? It will be 10 plus 4. We have to think it like 10 plus 4 instead. Then, using symbol IV for 4, we write 14 as XIV. Are you understanding how we can write 14? 14 can be written as 10 plus 4. 14 means what? 10 plus 4. And for 10, we use symbol X. And for 4, we use symbol IV. So, in this way, 14 can be written. For writing 19, how we have to think? We have to think it as 10 plus 9. 19 means we have to think it as 10 plus 9. And for 10, we can use symbol X. And for 9, we can use symbol IX. Okay. So it means what? XIX means 19. So in this way, we will have to use Roman numerals or symbols to solve the sums. We will solve the sums from problem set 1 in part 2 of our video. Part 1 we will end here. Okay, so this chapter number 1, problem set 1, I will continue in my next video. Keep watching the videos.
Thank you for watching my video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe.